In this video, I'm going to share how can you capture better video if you're not a video guy like me, but still want to create good, crisp, good-looking videos, good sounding videos, and videos that people are going to engage with. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Hey, if we haven't met yet, I'm Neil Smith, your social media guide, and I want to help you create better videos using limited tools like I have. And so you might just have your phone and that's your camera. But at the end of the day, there's a few just best practices that I've learned that have just helped me create better videos that perform better by just using better video best practices that I think will probably help you no matter what your gear setup is. The first thing is to get a camera with autofocus. So if you're not a pro, you probably can't do the focus yourself. And so your iPhone or your Android phone is going to have autofocus built in. So if you're using a smartphone, great. If you're using like a mirrorless camera like I am or DSLR, make sure you're using one with autofocus and let it do the focusing for you. And don't try to focus it yourself because you're probably not going to get in focus. So getting a good camera with autofocus is probably the most important thing because otherwise it's going to make for a funny looking video. The second thing is to get depth behind you. When I first started making videos, I would often get as far, right next to a wall so I could have a blank background and less distraction. And we want generally less distraction behind us, but that blank wall is kind of boring. And the more depth I can get behind me in my videos, the better looking those videos look, the more professional those look. And the more depth I get, the more kind of that background blur look that looks cool. And I don't have that in my background here. And I'm in New York City, so getting distance in big spaces can be challenging. But I have found that when I get into spaces and when I'm able to create depth behind me in the videos, it actually makes for a much better looking video. The third thing that I have learned is to get good lighting. Make sure you are well lit in front of you. And so often we'll get so focused on lots of video pieces, the camera and, microphones, things like that. But if we're not well lit, it doesn't matter how good our camera is. It's not going to fix that you can't see yourself. And so people need to be able to see you, and you can get lights for $20 on Amazon that can make you look good, or you use natural light with the sun, which I found to be the best lighting if you can use it at the right time. So yeah, make sure you're well lit. And the last thing I've actually found to be the most important thing is to get good audio. You can see I've got a microphone that's right here next to me. I've tried a lot of different microphones and I didn't want a microphone that stood out and looked bad like this microphone, but having a microphone that maybe stands out in the video but is closer to my mouth and is going to get better audio. This microphone is about $100 and it wires right into my camera. And so getting a good microphone that is easy to use and can get close to your mouth is going to get your videos much better engagement than trying to just, hope the audio is okay. Make sure, if it looks good, but they can't hear you, it really doesn't matter. So make sure you get a good microphone and get that microphone as close to you as you possibly can. All right, those are my tips. I hope that helps you. I'm not a video professional, but I am someone that shoots and makes lots of videos and has made hundreds of videos through the year. And I've always tried to do it on a budget and without being too complicated. So I hope that gives you some tips. If you are like me, where you're not a video pro, but you want to make better looking videos, those are things that have helped me and I hope they'll help you as well. What other tips am I leaving off? Leave them in the comments. I want to hear and I want to get better at making videos as well. So share your thoughts and ideas below.